What's up, guys? Welcome back to It's Me Tinx Live, exclusively on Radio Andy Channel 102. As always, this is our weekly time to talk to each other with a live Ask Me Anything. I want to talk to all of you, so call me right now. It's 844-305-ANDY. That's 844-305-2639. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I've missed you all so much. It's been far too long. We're back, baby. I'm in LA. I can't wait to talk to everybody. I miss Steve. I miss Jesse. Lauren has been with me so much. Poor Lauren has been staying with me for a week, taking care of me. She gets a medal. She was the best nurse. But we actually had fun. We had a lot of fun. We had good hibernation time. We watched enough TV. I'm nearing my limit, you guys. You know me. I do like to rest, but I only really need to rest like for 24 hours every 3 months. And so if I've rested more than that, I get a bit antsy. I have watched so much television, you guys. I think I've reached the end of the internet. There was a couple times over the past week that I literally got to a point on Instagram where there was no more stories. And I was like, oh, that's not good, Tinx. You need to put the phone down. You need to put the phone down, girl. I literally got to the end. But I feel very up on all television. I can speak to everything except for Tell Me Lies. Oh my God, you guys are so violent about it. I am going to watch it. I was finishing up another couple shows. The way that you're acting about me not starting Tell Me Lies, yeah, guys, I'm saving it. I'm saving it until I'm all ready, but I'm gonna watch. Damn. However, last night I started Beast in Me, and it's fantastic. So now I'm gonna be distracted by that for a few nights, and then I'm gonna go into Tell Me Lies. And then after January, I'm gonna watch no TV for the rest of the year. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And focus back on drinking.
And focus back on drinking.
Yeah.
I'm an outside creature. I know that it's the cool thing to be like, oh my God, JOMO, which is joy of missing out. I love staying home. I love being at home. I love being asleep. I don't, okay? I think that if anything, this time of rest has reinvigorated my sense of self, which is that I love to be outside. I love to be out. I like to be hungover. I like to be with my friends. I like to be at a restaurant. I like to be doing shit. But that's okay. This is what January is for. It's a good exercise of strength. And it's been a good week, and it's been nice and cozy. So it's all good.
How is TikToking in bed going?
TikToking in bed, okay, so I'm doing well. I do really enjoy my rule of not TikToking in bed. Now, a couple eagle-eyed followers have pointed out that I have been creating some TikToks in bed. Now, if you will refer to section 1B of my imaginary rule with Pig, don't watch TikTok in bed, it does say don't watch TikTok in bed. There is a clause that if you are struck with an idea for something funny, you can quickly open the front-facing camera, record a little video, and then leave it, which I have done.
You guys, it's her job.
It's my job,
she's always working. She's even working from bed.
I mean, I it never stops, okay? The grind never stops. But actually, I have a fun episode for you guys coming out on Friday about the rules that I'm going to do for tech for myself for this year. And that's one of them. So we'll dig into it on Friday more. But it's been going pretty good. But I've been consuming just absolutely insane amounts of internet and TV. So but I gave myself a free pass because I was, housebound. So it was all good.
We watched a really good movie. The what's it called? About the afterlife with Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, you know what? This is a really cute recommendation, you guys. It's called Eternity, and
yeah.
I don't feel like it got enough hype. It has Elizabeth Olsen, Miles Teller, and Callum Turner. Now, whoa, Callum Turner is 5 million times hotter acting. I already thought he was hot in Dua Lipa's Instagrams, but then in his profession, even hotter. And the reason that I like this movie Eternity is because it reminded me of a movie, if you're a millennial or older, that we would grow up with, kind of like a really creative idea. I feel as though in the 90s, people in movie studios would sit around and they would think of what if ideas. They'd be like, for example, Bruce Almighty. Well, what if we made Jim Carrey, he became God, or the movie Liar Liar or whatever. There's a million movies like that are so creative in their concept. And then I feel like that just stopped. And so the reason that I love this movie is because it felt very creative. It's basically about the afterlife, and you get to pick one eternity. So you can pick sports eternity or Hawaii eternity and whatever, but it's just really, really it's just really clever. I highly recommend it. It's a cute watch. I won't give it away anymore, but it was cute. And we were thinking about what eternity we would pick, and not to sound lame because I hate when people are like, college was the best years of my life. I would pick Stanford eternity. Like I would just, oh, and the other thing about this movie is like when you die, you go to the age you were happiest, which is such a cute little thing. So everybody's probably like younger, like whatever, like in their 20s or 30s or something.
And you like stay in the afterlife at the age that you were happiest.
Exactly. I would probably be 35 if I did it because this is the happiest age, and then I'd pick Stanford. But then maybe it would be weird because I'd be a 35-year-old at Stanford. But I don't know that.
That's fine.
That's fine. It's a made up.
Less creepy to be a woman than 35 at Stanford.
It's true.
Yeah.
True.
So true.
Exactly. I think all my friends would want to do it too, though. So then we could all just hang out and like be like doing beer pong forever. It would be nice.
What eternity did Lauren go for?
I didn't say. I think I would have done like a holiday vacation probably and just been on perma vacation.
Like being at a beach for eternity is nice.
Drinking pina coladas for eternity. Pretty nice.
Can I choose a future eternity? My future eternity would be like my kids are 20-something and we drink and hang out.
Oh.
Right? Like perpetually,
so nice.
like I get to see them for dinner and have a few drinks with them. So like when I'm changing diapers, I'm like, one day we are going to have a drink together and you're going to be so much chiller.
Cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
just
really
skipping
cute.
over all these years, hitting fast forward. It's adorable.
It's a really cute movie. I highly recommend if you're looking for something cute. Okay, I could talk forever, but I want to talk to you guys because I've missed you. So let's go to Kelly. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Good morning. Okay, so I have a question about how to navigate just a friend conversation. So either I need like a solution for myself of how to tell myself how to handle this, or a solution of how to have a conversation with her deeper, potentially.
Okay.
So
Sure.
basically, she just overshares via text. Like, I'm talking, sends me updates of her breakfast, what she wore to work, what she's doing, even with no responses. And so I took the final step to be like, okay, and this was after a while, to be like, hey, look, like, you know, we text so much. How about we get together because we live so close to each other, and that way we can, like, you know, share things with each other in person. And so she was like, oh, totally, responded really well with it. We don't get together in person. And now she's taken this to our girls group chat with our other friends who are there and just sends all of the pictures there. And like, I literally deleted Snapchat because I just don't want to see all of these updates and notifications. And so I'm just curious how you would navigate this with, again, it's not that deep. It's just like how, like, it's every day, so many different updates.
Yeah.
You can't even hear the updates from your other friends because all the conversations are cannibalized. So how do you feel about this? And knowing that I've already talked to her about getting together more in person and it's not happening, even when the invites happen from my end, what would you do?
This is such an interesting one. How long have you guys been friends? Is this like a long-term friend? You know her for a while?
Yeah, a really long time. And she's a great person.
Yeah. So it's just really the texting thing. I'm trying to think. This is such an interesting one. I wonder if she's like going through something. Like, did she go through a breakup lately, or has it always been this way, or do you feel like it's gotten worse? Like, what is there anything that could indicate she's kind of like struggling right now? Because it is strange, right? Like the fact that you said like, hey girl, let's just get together and hang, and she didn't want to. Like, it's almost like she has like a texting addiction or something. Or do you think she wants validation from you guys? I'm just trying to wrap my head around like the root cause. You know what I mean? Like what's at the root of her doing this?
Yeah, that is interesting. I mean, it could be validation because it's always like showing family or showing a work thing or showing a meal she made or something, which I'm like, let's keep that to Snapchat because that's what Snapchat's for. But even that got a little too overbearing. But I mean, I really don't know because it's just a variety of topics.
And do your other friends feel the same, like your other girls in the group chat?
Yeah, I've only reached out to one of them because I don't want to be rude. But
I get it. Yeah, you don't want to bitch about her. Yeah.
Yeah, but I said, like, is it rude that I wanted to leave Snapchat because I don't want to get all these updates? And they're like, no, I mean, it's up to you. Just ignore the notification. But I'm like, if it's that many notifications a day, I don't know about you, but I like to
No, you like to clear them. I get that. I know. The only thing this is such an interesting one. This is definitely a first in this show for 4 years. The story that comes to my mind from my own life is like, I like obviously really love to shop and I love to like share pictures of my clothes. And one time when I was working at my corporate job and I obviously did no work because I was like so bad at it, I would be sitting at my job and I would be like, we used to G chat like on Gmail, and I would be sending my best friend like link after link being like, what do you think of this? Do you like this? And one time she just literally called me and she goes, I literally can't deal with your shopping links anymore. Please don't send me any more shopping links. And I was so taken aback. Like it literally did not occur to me that I was being so overbearing. And she was like, Tinx, you're sending like 25 links in an hour. Like, I don't care. And I was like, oh, and I was like stung at first, like for a second. And then I was like, oh my God, that's totally fine. Like, I'm glad she told me, you know, like I was like, whoa. So all I can think of is that perhaps you just go, girl, like kind of be very real with her. Like go on a walk whenever you do next see her, be like, I love you to bits, but like you send 20 pictures a day. Like I love you, but like I want to have updates for when I see you. Like I don't need all the breakfast. Like I don't need all of it. Like you can just tell me when, like almost in kind of a jokey, soft way. That's how I would approach it if it was one of my oldest friends. And again, as someone who was on one of the receiving ends, I was a little bit taken aback at first because I was just so not self-aware. But ultimately, I'm super glad she told me, because then after that I was like mortified. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is, like, I'm so weird for sending so many shopping links a day. Like that's weird. So I think try to have a very lighthearted, like really say it like, girl, like I love you, but you actually send me a picture of your breakfast every day. Like I don't care. I think that would be okay. And get to the bottom of it and be like, why don't you start as a private Instagram so you can post all your share, like whatever, just make it jokey and light and
social
take
media. I'm like, you should be the person on social media because you like to share. I think that's perfect advice. That will land so well. I think, do you have any way should I incorporate the, hanging out piece? Because I think when I like reflect on why it upsets me, I think it's because if you're only sharing these things with me virtually, like this is just such a weird relationship. Like, why don't you want to get together? So maybe I can pair the funny with like maybe a little more of a serious moment.
I agree. I think that's a great idea. And be like, honestly, like I've asked you to hang out a bunch of times, and you can say it in a really, neutral, like kind of calm way, and be like, it kind of makes me feel weird that you send me all these messages, but you don't want to hang out in person. And just be like, I know that you like to connect digitally, but for me, I like quality time in real life. So let's just hang out in person. It would make me feel like the relationship is more balanced. I think that's a great way to end it, honestly. Yeah. I think you should say it. I think it'll go down well. Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
Love you. Have a great day. Bye, babe.
Love you. Bye.
That's so interesting. I don't think we've ever gotten anything like that. I still remember, oh my God, I was mortified. My best friend, Catherine, she was like, Tinx, enough. I like had like a weird shopping addiction at the time. And I wasn't even buying anything. It was just like, because I was so bored at work, like I would literally just send link and link and link and link, being like, do you think these shoes, do you think da-da-da? And I was like, oh my God, I had psychosis. I literally had psychosis.